Lauren Heistad, continuing our journey together through homecoming. Okay, today we're at chapter 19, Divine Acceptance. You ready? Sorry, having a moment here. It says, "This is the chapter I hesitate to include in my book. For to do so is to even further open myself to judgment and ridicule." Oh, wow. See where we are? This chapter, I get that way back in the day I thought that this was a big chapter of my life. It's a walk in the park. It is a walk in the park. It's these further chapters down the road that at this moment I'm definitely hesitant about. But anyways, back in the day, in my first publication, I was pretty worried about this chapter. Let's dive in and see why. Okay, I ask you to listen to my stories and keep an open mind. If you consider that our thoughts create our reality, then even if you hesitate to believe in my accounts, why would you not want to create a reality that is so blessed? Truth. As I mentioned before, angels and spirit guides do speak to me, and they asked me to send healing energies out into the world. And I just gotta back that up. Let's start that one again. They asked me, Lauren Heistad, to send healing energies out into the world, and have been a critical part of activating my own SOULworks. Okay. Truth. I have learned how to work with angels asking for their divine assistance to heal the sick and bless the emotionally wounded. The archangels have always been incredibly receptive and join me in my healing energies. However, the day my healing abilities really ramped up began when I actively became more involved in the process. I've heard many schools of thought, but most insist humans need to step out of the way during a healing session. It is often recommended we become passive participants in the healing process and call upon the angels and or God to do the job for us. I only partially agree. Still to this day, I only partially agree with this theory. I believe our earthly minds do need to step aside so we can fully access the heavenly realms. However, our individual souls are the combined universal spirit. We can commune within all dimensions and have access to the energy source ourselves because we are contained within it. So yes, we can step aside and let someone else do the job of healing. We can continue to call upon the heavens for help or even choose to do nothing at all and remain victims of our own circumstances. Or we can become an active participant in our existence and evolution. We are the ones here on earth capable of making a change to our own reality by utilizing our own free will, right here, right now. Our souls have the ability to heal and bless all we come into contact with, as long as our intentions are pure and from the heart. Once I reached this milestone realization in my own healing practice, I truly stepped into my divine light. My divine light. Instead of waiting for my angelic team to pay me a visit, which of course they still do, even to this day, and I love to have their involvement, I also took the time to venture up towards the heavens and initiate my own development. While in those higher realms, I have visions of wondrous beauty and am guided to utilize various healing techniques. I was also provided with a healing temple. True story. A healing temple from which to channel the energies. Here I have access to administer energetic operations, crystal therapies, attunements, balancing, and strengthening the chakra systems, and many, many other divinely inspired practices. In doing so, I have moved across the bridge into oneness. It is within this acceptance of universal connection I began to expand my visions and abilities. On one particular day, while visiting the realms of spirit, I had a vision of a great white buffalo. Our spirits became one, and she let me climb upon her back, taking in her great strength and endurance. She told me I too must be strong. I too must be strong. This great white buffalo led me through a tunnel of colors into another dimension where all the animal guides reside. The white buffalo told me to visit this place often and use its energies to help heal. Since that day, I utilize the inner strength and endurance of the great white buffalo that is now a part of me. I utilize the spiritual strength of other animal spirit guides such as a bear and birds. All these spirit guides are great healers and messengers of God that have become a part of who I am. Another vision involved the meaning and power behind medicine wheels. These purposefully created monuments symbolize how we are all interconnected: people, animals, earth, the universe, and creator. At the very center of the wheel is where your spirit stands, and it is within this center you will find God. Not out in the universe, but centered and concentrated within each individual aspect of yourself. It is healing to acknowledge this oneness of interconnectivity. The stones may point to astronomy and directions of time, but they also are grounded and pointed to the center within us all. Since that day, the symbol of a medicine wheel radiates from my hands, heart, and third eye. It has also become a part of who I am. The symbol is used to remind people of our oneness within the universe. On another occasion, I had a vision of Yeshua hanging on the cross. However, it was not during the time of the crucifixion. Instead, he was still hanging on the cross in spirit, but within this present time. I was there helping to take him down. I thanked my dear friend for holding space for so long. I told him I was ready to step into my power, to help others find theirs, and to follow in his example. We embraced and then journeyed back to my homeland. I utilized the knowledge of this avatar and follow his lead to manifest miracles. He is a part of me. He is a part of me, and I am a part of him. Similarly, I have also embraced the spiritual energies of other healers, such as Moses and Buddha and the archangels. Still, on another occasion, I had a vision where I journeyed to sit in the light of God. This time, Spirit laid hands on me and surrounded me with golden, sparkling energy. Spirit explained I could use this energy. The page doesn't want to turn. Interesting. I could use this energy and instantly manifest miracles. I then flew around to all family and friends, blessed each and every one of them. And from there I flew around the world, blessing others in need and offering healing energies abundantly. Once a person reaches a point along their spiritual path where you can acknowledge and accept your own unique soul signature, yet achieve oneness with the universe, you are able to access and utilize the distinct strengths and abilities of any other spirit force within the realms. For to do so is simply to access and accept that same force also resides within you. These fragments existed as a whole before we moved away from the light and into darkness. To explain this further, we are all energy. On a soul level, our energy is part of a greater source of all that is. Within this source resides the energetic spirit of everything that has ever been and will ever be. This includes humans, animals, nature, our earth, our galaxy, and the spirit world far beyond. Energetically, we are all unique soul signatures and yet exist as one in unity. As your awareness increases, your own energy source can expand to include the energies and strengths of other spirits. This is not to say you are the only one who can access this information or energy, for it is infinite and omnipresent. Anyone has the potential to expand consciousness and to tap into the strengths and abilities of other great spirits, such as the ascended masters who walked the earth before our time. Or did they? The energetic greatness of the animal kingdoms, the angelic realms, Mother Earth, and the list goes on. There really is no limit to the potential you can combine and harness from this wondrous source of all that is. Your abilities will expand as you begin to accept this divine greatness that resides within you. Sometimes your energetic field is combined with spiritual energy of a specific angel or ascended master because you have made the request personally. Other times, like my vision with the white buffalo, the spirit will make its presence known to you and start working with you along your journey. As you work together, your energetic field expands and you begin to take on similar characteristics to this spirit guide. For a white buffalo, this includes strength to move forward and the unwavering faith of miracles. Both characteristics I certainly needed to add to my repertoire at the time of the vision. I also find people are drawn to certain spiritual guides related to their own personal interests or soul path. For example, I tend to work with the healers of the world, such as Yeshua, Moses, Archangel Raphael, and so on. All of these spiritual beings have made themselves known to me, and all are present during my healing sessions. Our energies are combined, and we heal as one. Are you still with me? Good. I'm glad. Because we're going to push this concept one step further. As I already mentioned, we are all souls having a human experience on earth. Understand everyone's soul is capable of tapping into divine energy, and with this powerful force, have the ability to light up our world. Furthermore, each soul has the power to heal and create our realities. And here's the great part. We do not have to check out of this world in physical form. In other words, we don't have to pass away to access our higher self and actively return to the heavenly realms. Despite what society has believed and preached for centuries, we can actively travel to these dimensions at any time to access the wisdom of the angels, to channel the healing energies of the divine, to visit with our loved ones, heal our wounds, and to join our higher self together with the spirits of the ascended masters before us. Ascension is the term used when humans give permission to reunite with their divine wholeness while still staying on earth in physical form. The doorway to this wonderful existence is found within our heart. I choose to travel and live within this spirit world. I choose to stand in my divine light every day. What do you choose? Activating your SOULworks. Start moving your awareness within. It is here that all the answers lie. A good starting place is within the chakras. These energy centers run vertically up your body and connect you vibrationally to the universal power. These energy wheels guide our development here on earth and correlate to our physical, emotional, and spiritual growth. You can strengthen the connection between each chakra and the energy of the universe simply by drawing a path within your mind for the energy to flow. The human body has 7 primary chakras that are most critical for healing and strengthening your awareness while here on earth. The chakras start at the base of your pelvis and move up to the crown of your head and follow the colors of the rainbow. There are more chakras within your body above and below. However, balancing the primary energy centers is a great starting point. It is within these energy centers that we have the ability to restore harmony to the body, mind, and soul. So I want you to start at your root chakra. Visualize this energy center as a vibrant red. This chakra is your survival and security center. This governs your home life, financial abundance, connection to earth, and the animal instincts. Balancing the root chakra helps increase your overall health and energy. It also helps with any body parts located below the spinal column. Send the energy from the base chakra within you up to source and back down. In perfect circular motion, visualize the connection as strong, vibrant, ever-flowing, ever-abundant. Next, move to the sacral chakra, located in the lower abdomen. This chakra is your zone of creativity, relationships, procreation, joy, and pleasure. Balancing this chakra will help balance all these aspects in your life and also help with any body parts within this region. Visualize. Close your eyes and visualize this chakra as powerful and vibrant orange. Send the energy from your sacral chakra within you up to source and back down again towards you in perfect circular motion. Visualize the connection as strong and vibrant, ever flowing, ever abundant. Move your way to your solar plexus, located in the area just above the navel. This is your power center and is as bright and golden as the sun. Also governed in this area are aspects of your self-confidence, self-esteem, and manifestations. Balancing this chakra will help you stand in your divine light and actively create your life. On a physical perspective, balancing this chakra will help with stomach, liver, gallbladder, and other organs within this area. Visualize this chakra as powerful and vibrant yellow. Send the energy from your solar plexus within you up to source and back down towards you in a perfect circular motion. Visualize the connection as strong, vibrant, ever flowing, and ever abundant. Next, we travel to the heart chakra, located in the center of your chest. This area focuses on love, compassion, hope, and forgiveness. Balancing this chakra also helps with the heart, circulatory system, lungs, ribs, hands, and the diaphragm. Visualize this chakra as a powerful and vibrant green. Send the energy from your heart chakra within you up to source and back down again towards you in a perfect circular motion. Visualize the connection as strong and vibrant, ever flowing, ever abundant. Moving further towards the heavens, we enter your throat area. The throat chakra governs your expression, communication, and inner voice. It is here where you learn to speak your truth. Balancing this chakra will help with these aspects of your life, as well as any physical problems with your throat, teeth, jaw, and neck. Visualize this chakra as a powerful and vibrant robin's egg blue. Send the energy from your throat chakra within you up to source and back down towards you in a perfect circular motion. Visualize the connection as strong and vibrant, ever flowing, ever abundant. Place your focus on your third eye chakra. This is located in the center of your forehead and is your perception center. It is here you expand your psychic consciousness, wisdom, and intuitive ability to visualize and access the power of the mind. Balancing this chakra also helps with neurological systems, ears, eyes, and nose. Visualize this chakra as a powerful and vibrant indigo. Send the energy from your third eye within you up to source and back down towards you in a perfect circular motion. Visualize the connection as strong and vibrant, ever flowing, ever abundant. Next, work on your crown chakra, located at the top of your head. This is your spiritual center where you can further develop your psychic abilities, attain enlightenment, and embrace unity. Balancing this chakra system also helps with the central nervous system, the muscular system, and the skin. Visualize this chakra as a powerful and vibrant purple. Send the energy from your crown chakra within you up to source and back down towards you in a perfect circular motion. Visualize the connection as strong and vibrant, ever flowing, ever abundant. Lastly, focus on your soul star located above your head. This is your connection to your soul and is reflected in white, glowing light. Visualize a figure 8 that moves from this soul store up to source, back down to your soul star, and then follow through this towards your heart chakra. Do you see it? And then back up to your soul star. This energy flow strengthens our infinite connection from our body to our soul and to source. Visualize the connection is strong and vibrant, ever flowing, ever abundant. Thank you for taking that journey with me. This is one method I recommend using on a regular basis to bring awareness to your energy centers and connection to the divine. It can also be utilized during healing sessions for others. Energetically strengthening this connection will help bring clarity to your visions, intuition, and communication with spirit. You're gonna love it. Your move. Develop a spiritual practice. If you have not already done so, take at least 10 minutes every day to travel into the spiritual realms and sit in the divine light of all that is. Use your imagination to allow yourself to leave your body and expand your mind. Try different experiences and let yourself stop at various locations along the way. You are always safe and accompanied by your guides. Never fear the unknown. Just surrender yourself to the light and let your soul take you on a journey. Next, dance. The connection that you have with your own spirit is a magical dance between our worlds. The more you connect to your higher self, the closer the energies become and the more in tune you will be with your own unique soul signature. Balancing your chakras is a wonderful way to connect this energy source. I invite you to practice this art daily. However, if you really want to step it up, dance with the spirit world. That's right. Leave your inhibitions behind and just dance. Think about your higher conscious being and invite this aspect of yourself to join you in this dance of life. Feel the closeness. Gracefully glide through your days to the beat of your soul. Give yourself permission to dance. Meet your power animals. Hold the intention of meeting your power animal, which changes often, by the way, but hold the intention to meet. Journey into the animal kingdom by moving through a tunnel of rainbow colors. Once you enter this dimension, stop and take a minute to observe. What do you see? If you have a vision of an animal or become one with their spirit, do not dismiss this as ridiculous. Instead, learn about the animal and what their power symbolizes. One of the first power animals I ever saw was a bear. Actually, I used to fear bears. However, as my awareness increased, I realized a bear is symbolic of a healer. And ironically, I used to fear my healing abilities. What are your power animals? What paths are you destined to venture down? And lastly, heed guidance from your visions. Visions are intended to provide you with guidance, messages, ideas, or processes you can utilize to develop as a soul. When you start to journey into the spiritual realms, your visions are going to increase. Pay attention to the signs and information you receive. Become an active participant in your spiritual growth by venturing into these realms. Actively take the information you receive while on your journey. make changes in your life accordingly so you may truly shine. To do so is wonderfully enlightening. Thank you. I'll see you next time.